Welcome to Collider. Today, we'll dive into Millie Bobby Brown's preparation for interpreting 11 in the iconic show Stranger Things. Let's get started.
Papa!
In the first season of Stranger Things, one of the most noticeable things about 11, besides her telekinetic powers, is her shaved head. This was a big part of her character since she had been kept in a lab for most of her life before escaping. Because of this, the young actress, Millie Bobby Brown, was asked to shave her head for the role. The catch? She didn't find out until late in the audition process. In an interview with actor Aaron Paul, Millie recalled the moment she learned she'd have to go bald. She said, "We flew over to LA, and they were like, 'Are you ready?' I was like, 'For what?' And then Ross Duffer walks up, puts his hand out, and just goes, bzzz." While Millie's mom was initially upset about the idea and didn't want her 10-year-old daughter to shave her head, Millie managed to convince her, and the rest of the process went smoothly.
Ah! She broke my arm!
After she shaved her head, Millie posted a video on Instagram with a heartfelt caption. She described the experience as the most empowering moment of my whole life, explaining how the last strand of hair being cut off was the moment she truly saw herself. "I couldn't hide behind my hair anymore," she said. "The only image I had in my head was Charlize Theron in Mad Max. When I looked at myself, I realized I had a job to do. Inspire other girls to understand that what matters isn't what you look like, but how you care, love, and inspire others." In the video, Millie's reaction is priceless as she sees her new look for the first time, with the Duffer brothers recording her surprise. And just like that, Millie became 11. Eleven's relationship with her hair is a big part of her character's journey in Season 1. Having been isolated for so long in the lab, she never got to experience what it meant to be a girl. When Mike gives her a blonde wig, which creates an iconic look, she's mesmerized by her reflection. But as Millie has said, hair is just hair. What really gives 11, and all women, power is what's inside. As the show went on, 11's hair grew back. But thanks to flashbacks, Season 4 brought us back to her buzz cut look. This time, though, Millie wasn't ready to go bald again. So how did they make her look like she had a shaved head without actually shaving it? The answer lies in some clever behind-the-scenes work. Sarah Hinsgall, the hair designer for Stranger Things, shared how they created the wig for Millie in a series of Instagram posts. According to Sarah, the process was pretty complicated and involved a team of 3 artists working together. First, they wrapped Millie's natural hair tightly to make sure the wig would fit smoothly and look natural. Sarah explained, "The key is to wrap her hair tight so there's no bulk and the wig looks seamless. We slicked it with gel, placed it flat, and then wrapped her head in elastic to keep it in place. After that, we used heat to dry it for 15 minutes. Once that was done, Sarah trimmed the wig with scissors and then buzzed it with a 3/5 guard to get the right look. She admitted that this was the most challenging wig job she'd ever done, but the result was spot on. The wig looked incredibly real." Sarah gave a shout out to her team for their hard work and also expressed her love for Millie, saying, "Millie, my love, thank you for always trusting me. You have my heart forever."
I saw what I did.
While shaving her head may have been a big challenge of the role, Millie's mental preparation was extensive. The Duffer brothers, the show's creators, gave her and the rest of the cast some homework to help them dive into the world of the show. And even though Brown didn't get to watch Stranger Things until later, she already had a pretty solid understanding of what it was about. "They told me to watch Poltergeist, Stand By Me, and The Goonies," she said. "And if you mix those together, you get Stranger Things, but it's still its own thing. You can see parts of The Goonies and Poltergeist, but it's not exactly like those movies. It's something totally different." When it came to playing 11, the Duffer brothers gave Brown one specific movie as a reference, E.T.
11.
All right, now.
"They told me they wanted me to channel the relationship between E.T. and the kids," she explained. "Basically, they were like, 'You're going to be an alien.'" That advice definitely helped her shape her performance, but Brown also made sure to put her own twist on it, showing 11 as this kind of alien who still felt real and human.
Where's your hair? You have cancer?
Did he run away? Are you in some kind of trouble? Is that blood?
One of the toughest things about playing 11 was the lack of dialogue. Most of her character is shown through her actions, so Brown had to find ways to express a lot without speaking. "I find that 11's actions speak louder than her words," she said. "The only people she really feels comfortable with are Mike, Joyce, and Papa. She talks to them more because she knows they're good people."
What is friend? Is she serious?
There's this thing where me and Mike always say friends don't lie, and when she says it, she knows she can trust him. Brown admitted that it was harder to act without dialogue. If I have a script, I can focus on what I'm saying. But with no words, I have to rely on my body language and emotions. Sometimes I have to cry. And even if the scene doesn't ask for it, it just happens because Eleven feels so much. There's this scene where Mike and Eleven are almost about to kiss and we're really close, but she doesn't say a word. She's just silent. The connection between Eleven and Mike is a big part of the show, and Brown and Finn Wolfhard, Mike, felt that chemistry right away. When we auditioned together, I just knew Finn and I had an amazing connection, she said. We were both really into the performance we gave. A couple of months later, I texted him, "Did you get the show?" And he said, "Yeah, I got it." I was like, "Me too." It was all the prep, the emotional work, and that chemistry between the cast that helped Millie bring Eleven to life in a way that audiences instantly connected with.
Fritz. Let's go by.
After relocating to LA from England, Millie landed parts in shows like Intruders, Modern Family, and Grey's Anatomy. But it was while she was living in England that she got the call to audition for Stranger Things. "It really came out of the blue," she told IndieWire. "I was in England and I wasn't getting a lot of auditions there. So I did the first one, which was super emotional, and they said, 'Come back for a callback.'" From there, Millie did a taped audition, had a Skype session with the Duffer Brothers, and then another audition in LA, all using dummy sides, fake scenes to keep plot details under wraps. It wasn't until the final audition that she learned about some of the more difficult aspects of the role, but not that she should shave her head. In an interview with Allure, Millie opened up about how a tough audition just before her Stranger Things self-tape almost made her quit acting for good. When she was 10, a big-time casting director told her she wasn't going to make it in the industry because she was too mature. Millie explained, "I always knew I was mature and couldn't really help that. Being told that it wasn't a good thing and that I wouldn't make it, it really hurt. I got really down about it."
You tricked me.
Tricked you?
But Millie's parents encouraged her to try one more time. They told me, "Just do this one last audition on tape, and then you can go outside and play with your friends." So I thought, okay, yeah, I should do this one because it looks cool. That audition, of course, was for Stranger Things. Just 3 months after that tough experience, Millie's life completely changed when she was cast as Eleven. Since its 2016 premiere, Stranger Things has become one of Netflix's most watched shows, and Millie's career just kept growing.
You have already lost.
No.
Taking on Eleven was a real challenge for Millie Bobby Brown, but she has made the character her own. Eleven will be back in the final season of the series very soon. Thanks for watching Collider. See you next time.